Earlier on in this conference season, there is Larkins trying to create, which she does. An easy two for Walker Dummers.
It looks like they played this combination more frequently.
It's going to be picked up by Avila Ambrosi, who will guard the opposing team's best threat from the outside every night as Kelby Bannerman picks one up and scores it inside.
6'1" forward. She's a junior from Hampshire, Illinois. She's averaging about close to 5 points per game.
Long one from the corner, good. That's Duffney.
And so the Roos have been known a little bit for some turnovers, getting in turnover trouble. So we've seen a few already, and we want to hope that that can slow down.
Good find underneath and a conversion. To talk about these, the Yotes really jumped out of the blocks early and coming out swinging, throwing those early punches, and not the case, at least thus far in the opening 3 minutes. As I say that, though, a nice jumper in the paint there from Dom Phillips. Away. Nariah Simmons cannot get it to go, and South Dakota quickly out of there and racing ahead. Great body control and conversion with the left hand, Dummers. And Phillips clears. Roos trying to get into the front court quickly, and Kelby Bannerman converts another field goal. 4 early points for the transfer out of Davidson.
You also see Elena Contreras, number 3 for the Roos, now in.
There was a nifty Euro step to the hoop. South Dakota has really been in control here the opening 5 minutes as Simmons, nice strong drive to the right side to convert. South Dakota through 5 minutes yet to commit a foul. Kansas City only 2. Corner 3 on the way. Bingo. As we come back, a 9-point advantage for the visitors as Kansas City has possession of it, and this is Bannerman looking to go to work, and she does effectively. That's 6. As we hit the 4-minute mark, Nariah thought about taking it. Instead's going to put it on the floor. Good position underneath for Kelby Bannerman.
On the block, posting up and staying down underneath because they need that. They need.
Olivia Kiefer wearing number 0 now also into the game. That's Holmes. Great backdoor and score underneath.
They know exactly where to pass and look for that open player.
So friendly to Kansas City, 9-4 at home. And as we mentioned in the open, that win over North Dakota may be one of their better wins of the season. And how about that for a drive and score? That's Deshauna Carter picking a long one here. Amani, it is a 2-point game. Double figures with 8 in the opening half. There's the long one. She has appeared in every game this season for Kansas City. One of just 2 players to do that. As Duffney, though, nifty. Maybe not the shot Kansas City wanted there, is Alexi Hempy out of there with it for the Yotes. And now driving in and scoring is Larkins. Here in this fast-moving opening quarter from downtown Kansas City. Here's Larkins, nifty move behind the back. She goes in, misses. Rebound off the mark, and the buzzer will sound. She may have a career game before this is all said and done. 4 of 4 from the field. There's an offensive board cleaning it up, and foul. Deshauna going to get the chore on her. Larkins can drive and dish. Boy, there's some ball movement there, and the Roos forgot to guard Mazurek as she gets loose underneath.
Well, and that opened it up for the Coyotes to score.
The Yotes are first in assists in the Summit League, averaging nearly 17 a game. There's those crafty moves underneath by Tamia Ugas.
You know, you could just tell that, like, give me the ball, and that's exactly what you want from her. She does have a nose injury, so you just don't know how that affects you. You know, when you're playing, are you more cautious? Are you going to go for it?
There's Larkins hounded just calmly splits and weaves between defenders, and open as Kiefer. There's Amani. More of a line drive jumper off the mark, but Dom Phillips, the rebound and left-handed putback. She turned it up, though, and the Roos going to look to continue this possession. They need a nice possession here. They settle with a jumper that rolls in for Nariah Simmons. Kansas City yet to make one, just on 2 attempts as we go inside of 2 minutes. Lisa Thomas going to take that open jumper, and that's big. About an 18-19 footer. This is Kiefer with it on dribble. Holmes in there. And it gets separation. Shot off underneath Kiefer, blocked. There's a nice takeaway. It's Alani Bennett, uncontested as she rises and lays it in. Try to work their way back into this one. Ooh, there is a nice move underneath as Duffney denies that entry pass. Shot clock down to 2. Nariah has to force it up with the left hand. We may have a nomination for power play of the game presented by Evergy. It held up, Lori. It held up. Nariah Simmons. Roos trying to get some kind of ball movement. Bannerman settles for the jumper and cans the jumper from 18. Skip pass. Here's Amani. Boy, these Yotes can D up. Bannerman, another jumper. Talk about a career night.
12 points tonight.
Huge night for the junior. Oh, what a find. Underneath and scoring is Demers.
You know, they're just
blue collar.
Yeah, playing probably since they were 4. Lisa Thomas for a steal.
Another transition 2 off of the turnover from.
And make some baskets on the fast transition.
So that 3 a little bit long. Amani, though, gets the weak side rebound and score. Actually,
and work the ball around and really look for that open shot.
Well, here they go to work here out of the timeout. Nariah into 3 defenders. Amani 3, yes. That's a big one.
Rebounds and getting in front of them.
Missouri cut off by Bannerman. Now Holmes in the paint, blocked by, that was Amani. Here they are out in front. 1-on-2, doesn't matter. Dom Phillips ties the game here late in the third quarter. In this third quarter to get the Roos into this one.
Take a look. Hero Amani takes the block, gets it to Lisa with the long dish to Dom, and get in and not let the Yotes get back to defense.
The Yotes led by as many as 13. And as I say that, Larkins attacks the rim from the right side.
That the crazy stat for the Roos is that they have 11, 12 new players. New players. They're still trying to find.
Yep. We saw a deuce from Avila Ambrosi at the South Dakota end just a moment ago. Now Nariah going to try to answer, which she does. Lisa Thomas throws in from underneath and finds an open Dom Phillips. Left hand usage here in this third quarter. Here's Larkins trying to get on track. Able to do a little head and shoulders fake shot and game clock. Roos effectively could get the last shot. There's Tamia. That is a great spin and score and foul. And there's some of that UGAS emotion after she rolled that one home.
Came in the game. There's her typical. She's going to roll, turn around, and a soft touch.
The Roos have only attempted 5 free throws compared to South Dakota's 21. Roos don't
Phillips.
Shot clock now down to 5. Here's Duffney against Dom. Dom with another block. Gonna be not able to get it home.
Yeah, that's definitely a good location for her.
Step back, look out. That's a good 3-point shooter, and Kendall Holmes makes the Roos pay. stay within striking distance here. Still down only 3, but now have come up a few empty trips. How about that little left hand from Larkins? Bannerman kind of stretches out that shoulder. Here's Larkins. That's tough. Bennett 3, and that's a big one. They had to have that.
Take a look. Bonnie.
What a bright future. And the Roos, as I mentioned earlier, they cannot afford empty trips, which they just had. And there's a tough pull-up, and that is Avila Ambrosi. Try to provide them a presence in the post. Taking the 3 and splashing the 3 is Demers. 19 for her, and that may have been the nail in the coffin. It was a big one with the Roos already trailing by double figures. 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. She can do it all, and that 3 nearly goes. There's another rebound and another 2 for Larkins, and Roos have a lot of making up to do and not a lot of time as we quickly approach a minute to go. Nice find, Naraya to Bannerman, so her career night. It will be a 21-7 fourth quarter after Kansas City outscored the Yotes 26-15 in the third quarter.